Hey, well, Lord King Cheeto Wiener gave us permission, y'all, to have some Black History Months this year, y'all. Like, for some reason, he thought that we was seeking his permission. Man, the audacity. No, I thought we was going to go forward with that regardless of what that idiot had to say. I'm pretty sure that was the plan. And hey, Trump's reporters, I can already hear you right now talking about, why ain't we got no White History Month? It ain't fair. We should have us a White History Month. Look, it ain't necessary. Look, well, it ain't nothing real special about us. We ain't no minority groups or nothing like that. I mean, really, what do we do? Damn near wiped out an entire population of indigenous people and then enslaved a whole other group of people for hundreds of years. I mean, do you really want to have a month talking about that for a month straight, y'all? Do you? Might not be a bad idea, really, if you think about it. But anyway, look, y'all need to just, stop hating on people. Okay, just stop hating on people. It's pointless. You know what? You might not hate on them as much. Get your DNAs tested. Go to the ancestries and get your DNAs tested. You might find out that maybe you're a little bit black too. I did. I went to the ancestries, got my DNAs done there, and found out, hey, I'm 1%. Y'all got me some 1% West African there in me, right there. And I'm going to embrace that, y'all. I'm going to embrace it, and I'm going to do me some Black Histories Month because I've got a black in my history there, too. So I can double up on that right there. And matter of fact, I've got some good friends of mine that happen to be black, and they looked at me one day, and they said, Black Boot, you got slave feet. And I'm like, what do you mean I got slave feet? They said, well, just look at them. They're slave feet. I said, I don't know what slave feet look like. I wasn't around back in the day to look at people's feet, so I don't know what slave feet look like. They said, they slave feet. And so apparently, back then, I guess, they had crooked toes and their pinky toes didn't touch the ground or something like that. Apparently, I don't know. Anyway, they said I got slave feet, so I got them, y'all. And but I'm fast, I'm real fast, y'all. So anyway, get your DNAs tested, y'all. Maybe you find out you got some Africans in you too, and then you ain't got to be mad all the time. And I see you hating on you some BLMs and stuff too. I know why you hate on the BLMs, because those black people have the audacity to stand up against the police, those white bullies there, and man, they had the audacity to do that. And you don't like them standing up against bullies because you're a bully, MAGA. You like bullying people around, but you don't like getting punched in the face. That's just the way that works. Well, man, you better get used to it, because there's a whole lot of face punching coming for y'all. And I know what you're going to do with these tariffs, because they're going to put counter tariffs on Trump's dumbass tariffs. And they're coming after red states, and it's going to suck for all y'all real bad. You're going to lose your jobs and your way of life and all that. And you're going to blame Canada and Mexico for that, because God forbid you ever blame Donald F. and Trump, the guy that used Cambridge Analytica and Daddy Vladdy there to brainwash all of y'all into voting for that dumb son of a bitch to begin with. They actually referred to y'all as the persuadables, y'all. The persuadables is what they called y'all while they was waging that psychological warfare campaign on you. And man, you should feel embarrassed about that. But anyway, so don't be blaming the Canadas and the Mexicos whenever they retaliate with tariffs of their own, because that's how trade wars work, okay? Whenever you attack, especially an ally, they're going to retaliate against you, so expect it, okay? You voted for it, all right? And it's going to suck for all of us, but especially for you. So enjoy that, all right? Now, we didn't have to do this, but you hated on you some Joe Bidens and those Bidenomics, even though that the United States led the world economically coming out of COVID. And literally, our economy was the envy of the world. But it wasn't good enough for you. You know why? Because you weren't on the winning team, and that's literally all it was about. You weren't on the winning team, and you couldn't have that, so you had to hate on some Democrats and that Joe Biden and lie to yourselves about our economic situation, to the point that you picked this big, orange, bloated, syphilis-up, Adderall-riddled idiot back in the White House to ruin everybody's lives. Inmate Trump.